Well, hey there, it's Doug. I'm back. I never left. Okay, so yeah, just doing a quick vlog. I think I've been kind of focused on getting the Repro review show up. I've been working on that for Gradius 2, and I decided to do a little something different for this one, in that I'm putting together a making of video. So that's kind of what I've been focusing on. I've been kind of focusing on 3 different video projects outside of the vlog. So as you see, I'm keeping myself real busy. So yes, I'm making of the actual Repro review show proper, and I did shoot an unboxing video for this particular Repro cartridge. I shot it quite a while ago, but I just never got around to editing it, so I figured, hey, I might as well just, get it out there as a 3-pack, essentially. Just seeing how that kind of like unified release schedule works. I still haven't decided what order I want to put things out in, but I'd probably unboxing, Repro, making of. I think that's how it's gonna go. That's what I've been working on the last few days. I've also been listening to a lot of music, as well as watching a lot of movies. So just a few little notes about music. The Strokes just released a new album. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, so maybe I'll check back in with you in a little bit. It's oddly appropriate. It's called The New Abnormal, which I just feel is like the theme of 2020. It's just like this whole year has just, we suddenly had to switch to a new abnormal. And hopefully this is the abnormal and not the normal from this point forward. I listened to an album by a lady called Angel Olsen. It's called My Woman, and it is a few years old now. She's released albums since then, but this is my first album of hers that I listened to. And I actually quite liked it. It's very singer-songwriter sounding. At first I wasn't entirely sold on it, but as the album progressed, I thought that the music got actually pretty good. Really full-bodied sound by the end of it. That last track of Our Call is actually really great, like very, very well-written composition. There's also a band called Billionaire, the album Ascension, and as far as I know, it's the only album by that band. And I learned about it through a YouTube channel I watch. His name is Rick Beato, and he is a music producer, and this was a band he played in, and he made mention of that, and I just kind of looked into it, and I listened to the album. The album is called Ascension. It was put out in 1999, or maybe 2000. I've kind of seen conflicting things on that. On Spotify it says 1999. And you know what? It was really kind of nice just going back to a very straightforward rock album. Just like rock before it got kind of like 2000-y, you know? In the 2000s, rock kind of went in a few different directions. It kind of went, there was like the Nickelback direction. There's all this like dirty sounding pop rock. And then there was rock kind of went in the nu metal direction, and that like heavier stuff like the Linkin Parks and Stained and stuff like that. Then it kind of went down the cool kind of like alternative rock route, which is really kind of the stuff that I think still holds up really well today. I like some of that nu metal stuff. And actually, I like a little bit of everything, but I think the alternative route wound up being a little bit stronger and holds up a lot better. I just got a package from somebody who I used to know when I worked for a coffee shop downtown. We did music nights, and his name's Mark D'Souza, and he just sent me basically his whole discography. From the 90s to today, basically just the CD works. And I kind of wanted them because, I kind of got into indie music in the 2000s, and I don't know tons of like indie stuff from the 90s. Like, that was just kind of a different culture back then, different musical landscape, and I was just too young to really get into it or appreciate it at the time. It's kind of nice to see what the Vancouver indie scene was a little bit like during the 90s. So he got me this, he went by the alias Solar Baby for a little bit. And so there's the Power of Negative Prayer is what's called. And another Sidewalk's Bloody Dream. And then there's this one, I don't know exactly, it's called Temporary Redemption. And I know very little about this one. Yeah, so if you want to check out Mark D'Souza's music, it's spelled unusually, so you'll have to, if you're looking it up, you have to remember it's M-A-R-Q, it's Mark with a Q, and D-E-S-O-U-Z-A for D'Souza. And he's all on Spotify, and I think a lot of on iTunes as well, so, if you want to listen to some independent rock from Vancouver from the 90s into the 2000s, check him out. Movies I watched recently, I watched Crocodile Dundee. It was from 1986. between that and Police Academy, this one holds up a lot better. It's sort of just a culture clash kind of movie, but an Australian who's like from the outback Australia, not like, you know, urban Australia, because that's not as much of a culture clash. And just sort of him visiting a city for the first time, and happens to be New York City, and yeah, so it's on Netflix right now, or at least Netflix in Canada, and it's fun. It's fun. It's got a few things that are a little bit like kind of today. There's a few cringy, you know, there's always going to be like cringy moments in 80s movies because it was kind of a different culture back then. It holds up a lot better, and it's a lot of fun. There aren't a lot of like really laugh out loud moments, but I think it holds up pretty good. Another movie I watched was Crawl. It's another 80s film, I think from 1983 or 84, 83 I think. And it's got performances from a very young Liam Neeson and a very young Robbie Coltrane, and it's kind of a sci-fi fantasy. It's, yeah, kind of right in the middle of sci-fi and fantasy. And it was apparently a big bomb back in the day, but it's kind of cult following. But I actually found it to be a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed it, even though it's a little sillier. Liam Neeson isn't like the protagonist, he's a side character, and he actually does really good, as does Robbie Coltrane. For those of you who are less familiar with Robbie Coltrane, he played Hagrid. You know, that's probably the thing he's going to be best remembered for is Hagrid. As for video games, I've mostly been playing Gradius 2, which is the one for the Repro Review show. Oh, I just kind of need to shoot the live action parts where I kind of go in front of the camera. It'll require tidying up a little bit around here, but that's okay. But more importantly, I need to tidy up here. As you may have noticed, if you've been watching it, this has been an ongoing process this entire time. I've been in quarantine now for, man, I guess it's been like 3.5 weeks. I've never gone that long without any facial hair maintenance because I have grown this out before and had it for a little while, but I've always, like, you know, maintained the sides. But no, this is full, completely unkempt growth, and I know there's some guys who are like, that's it. That's all. This is what I got in me. I'm gonna go watch The Green Lantern, the Ryan Reynolds film. I hadn't seen it before. I kind of know it by reputation, which is not a good reputation. But I'll let you know my thoughts about that in the next vlog. So sorry, this one was kind of very bare bones. I just talked about some stuff. You obviously don't seem to mind me talking that much if you're still watching these. So see you next time. Okay, so this is a kitten who has yet to be named. We are temporarily holding on to her until this is actually my brother's new kitten, my brother and his family. So we are holding on to her for delivery later today. Jingle, jingle, jingle. She was playing a lot, but then I think she got in a mood because Tesla got his butt in her face. So now she's a little freaked out. May I? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yeah, you're sinking in the couch there, little dude. So I think a few top names for this little one have been Timbit or Mittens, because she has little mittens, but I like Timbit better personally. For the uninitiated, that is I don't know if you have Tim Hortons where you're from, but they're little like donut holes. Very Canadian. Hello. Hello. Are you some kind of little danger? You some kind of little danger? Tesla's freaking out. He's getting touched. Oh no. Oh. Yes. Yes. Is this so dangerous? Is this so dangerous? Oh, she got a nice little like white stripe down her face like that. I guess I thought that maybe a funny name for her would be Drool Bead, just because of the way the stripe goes down. Yes. Oh, you're being cute again. Okay. Oh, no, that was so cute. Yes. Ah, so dangerous. Oh, you caught it. Ah, the birdies will never survive. Not the kitten. They're like, oh no, kittens are so dangerous. Oh, bless you, Eddie. These two don't care at all. I don't even know if Tesla's acknowledged the kitten's existence. And Edison is, he stared. He definitely stared. He's just more curious than anything else. Oh yeah, he's gonna go sniff out the couch where the kitten was last. It's like, alright, I'm gonna get more nosefuls of this. And now it's dinner time, right? Yum, yum, yum. The least impressed of the bunch is Zelda. She's definitely not super keen on this little temporary change. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum.
They're babies, do you need
No, both Tesla and Edison are all about this dinner. Or this food. It's not dinner time, but usually they get it at dinner time. She's like, delicious. We're actually not 100% sure if she's a lady cat, because sometimes items show up a little later in life. But we think so. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Okay.
Love that stripe.
Thank you for letting me borrow you. Whoop. Oh, you're hiding. You're hiding under the blanket. We're actually just delivering the little one, who is confirmed female now, because she just went to the vet. We're going to be delivering her to her new home, and we're just waiting for Scarlett, my niece, to show up. Are you excited, Scarlett? Yeah. Should we bring her out? Yeah. Okay.
Let's see your shirt. You got your kitty cat shirt on.
These eyes can go on the
She's a little sleepy, but you know what? She's very brave. And
Nice view.
I'm sorry.
Is it okay if I hold it?
Just wait. It's Scarlett first. Okay. Okay. So she's a little sleepy. She's very brave and very nice. So we're gonna put one hand on her butt. And she's a little cute. And one hand here. There we go. Oh, one hand on the bum. That's right.
What do you think, Scarlett? You like her? Yeah?
Yes.
Oh. So what do you think?
I wanted to call it Mittens.
Mittens?
No.
I think about it. I think it's a good name.
She's got mittens.
She does have
She's got little mittens. She's doing all right. She's doing all right. She might be a little chilly.
We have a nice cozy spot for her.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a cat treat.
All right, bye-bye, Scarlett. Say bye.
Bye.
Have fun with your kitty.
Enjoy your new baby.
Kids and kittens can't be beat. Always super cute. Honestly, highlight of my life was getting a kitten when I was a little kid. I highly recommend it to anyone. They're gonna have a great time. Thanks for watching, everybody.